All right, guys, today I'm going to show you the Laing X-15 arm and vest, as well as the Laing P-04 stabilizer. Now, you can get this as a bundle, or you can buy these two separately. They sent this over to me because they said that this would fly a lightweight setup. That's one of the things I'm always looking for, is a vest that can fly the lightest minimum amount of weight. Other vests out there are good quality, but you end up having to put blocks of metal on top of the stage just in order to just use their vest system, because their springs are just so massive. So this system right here, they say can fly a lightweight DSLR camera setup. We're going to take it out later today and try that out. Now, the Laing system is actually, they've been out for a while, and a lot of people are using them. I first heard about them from people who fly the Red and the huge, like, Sony FS700. They want to fly a big camera, so Laing makes a larger stabilizer setup, arm vest, and stabilizer kit that those guys are using. So it's actually pretty good quality for an affordable price. Now, this is one of their new systems for lightweight cameras, and so we're going to try that out. We'll see. Taking a look at the Laing P-04 here, this system it's pretty standard. You have round counterweights here at the bottom that you can slide in and out, so that's going to help you fine-tune your balance. The post obviously can be unscrewed here, and then you can lift it up and down. The gimbal can be adjusted along the post. Top stage is nice. You do have your forward and back, your left and right adjustments. This is an entire quick release system that can be removed if your camera is mounted up here. One of the nice things about this is it's a cheese plate design, so you can mount your camera in a number of different ways, forward, back, or even left and right. Some of the stabilizers out there that only have a slot down the middle expect your cameras to be center balanced. Now, for DSLRs, it's not the case. Typically, one side of the DSLR is heavier than the other. So if you only have one slot here, you have to really rely on the left and right adjustment to get your center balanced. But if you have a cheese plate like this, you can first mount the camera offset, and then you still have further adjustments on the stage using a knob like this. So that's a quick look at the Laing P-04 stabilizer. And so taking a look at the X-15 arm and vest, this vest is actually really nice, good quality. To adjust the vest for your body, you have all these Velcro straps here to pull it nice and tight until you get fit. And then after that, to get it on and off, you have lots of buckles. So once you're fitted, you just deal with the buckles to get it on and off. The chest plate up here can be adjusted, which pretty much affects the placement of the torso here. And then the arm can be adjusted along this vertical bracket as well. And then you have a socket block here. What this does is, if your stabilizer is kind of always falling forward or kind of leaning into you or shifting left and right, this socket block right here, you can make all kinds of adjustments so that the stabilizer floats next to you. Now, this is optional, not required for every vest, because your posture can affect that as well. So if you're just kind of slouching forward or leaning back, that arm's going to swing around anyway. So pretty much you have to have really good posture in these vests, and then you could fine tune your socket block here so that your stabilizer kind of floats next to you. Taking a look at the arm, this is a dual spring arm, one spring in each of the sections here. And then on the top here, you do have this rotating post. So this is a lock that will lock it down and keep it from rotating. And then if you loosen it, it can rotate around. And I've actually tried it with and without the rotation. You definitely need the rotation, otherwise you get some additional movement in your footage. So this post has a bearing on there. And then you have your adjustments to adjust for the weight that you're carrying on this arm. All right, guys, so that is the Laing X-15 arm and vest and the P-04 stabilizer. They say that this kit right here is going to fly a lightweight DSLR camera. So we're going to throw that on and take it out. All right, so I have the setup here in this bag. It's actually a pretty nice bag, and it's unmarked. There's no logos on it. So that's kind of a cool thing if you want to, you know, stay a little discreet about the equipment that you're using. And I don't think I pointed it out, but on the vest itself too, these logos on here are just stickers. So if you guys, you know, want to take that off and put your own stuff on there, or just stay blank, you could do that as well. It's not like the other ones where they have stitching on the back. This one is completely blank. So that's kind of cool. So you kind of see how everything fits in here. The arm is folded up on this side right over here. So I'm gonna take this out, set it up, and go flying. All right, so here I have the Laing P-04. I've pre-balanced it with a Canon 5D Mark II and a Sigma 20mm lens. It's kind of my favorite setup for, you know, doing these types of Steadicam shots because it's a wide lens, but not too much distortion. There is distortion, but not too much distortion. A couple of things is, what's nice about this is it has very large thumb knobs here. Makes it easy to really tighten down all of these things. They're also ratcheting, so you can pull them and reposition them if they're in your way without loosening or tightening it. This is also ratcheting, spring-loaded as well, so you can pull this out and reposition it. There's a lock back here that prevents the left and right from shifting, and then on this side right here, this is the lock preventing it from going forward and back. One of the things I didn't like was the stage here was a little too slippery, so I only have one screw mounted to the tripod mount of the camera, but it's kind of slippery, so the camera could shift if you're throwing this around. But right now I just have it torqued down as much as possible, but ideally you probably want to use some sort of rubber washer or some cork or something that's going to kind of keep this from slipping around. Outside of that, pretty easy to set up, easy to balance. I don't think I have it perfect, but you know, it's good enough. So you can see if I turn this, it doesn't lose too much balance there. So it's not perfectly balanced, but it's good enough for today. So let's walk around and take it for a spin. All right, as you can see, the arm is fairly horizontal here, so I could fly this lightweight camera setup. The springs aren't too strong. I can actually crank this guy a little bit lower, but I kind of want to fly it at this height right now. But the arm definitely supports this lightweight setup right here with the 5D Mark II. All right, so we took the vest out for a spin to see if the arm was responsive to a lightweight setup. It was pretty good. The terrain out here is pretty rough. It's very uneven, a lot of dips in the ground, so it's kind of hard to maneuver, but I think the vest works pretty good. So right now I'm just going to take out the stabilizer itself, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more aggressive with this. All right, so we have the Blackmagic cinema camera. You can see I have a small cage here, so there's a little bit of extra weight. I have enough weights here to balance this camera, and the post is not extended all the way, so I could support an even heavier camera if I slide this post further down. But this so far is able to balance the cinema camera. This is too heavy for me to do by hand, so I'm gonna see if the vest arm can support this weight here. All right, so there you go. The arm is able to support the Blackmagic cinema camera. I don't really have this dialed all the way up, so it can actually support a heavier system. So as far as going lightweight to medium here, the vest works pretty well. So I'm gonna walk around with this cinema camera and see what we can get. Alright guys, it's getting dark. We don't have a lot of time, but I did take it out with this Blackmagic cinema camera. To be honest, it does work with light DSLR setups, but I think I got better performance from a heavier setup like the cinema camera. So the arm probably will give you better response with a slightly heavier weight. That's about it, and we'll get back to the studio. All right, so that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that footage. The system does work to fly a lightweight camera setup, and the build quality is much better than the Wieldy. It's a little bit more expensive, but definitely a good option for people just getting into stabilizers. They do have a P-04 stabilizer that is upgraded where you can add a monitor setup. So that information will be found on the blog. So for information about all this stuff here, check it out at cheesycam.com.